Guess what I just ran across on my Facebook?
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place. I have almost 30 happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around this time that laundry kind of has seasons and summertime is typically slower. The number one reason my laundromat is struggling right now is because a brand new laundromat opened right down the road. It is brand spanking new. They have brand new shiny machines, a nice beautiful big building, and I have a laundromat that's been here for over 40 years and needs a lot of updating and upgrades. This is just one of the risks of buying an older laundromat, I guess. I just really wasn't expecting to lose so many customers to a brand new laundromat. I am optimistic though. I think there's a lot of space in the industry for everyone. And I genuinely do just love my cute little laundromat, even though it's older and needs some work. It's so cozy and beautiful and wonderful in mine. If anybody has any ideas on how I can set myself apart from the competition, please let me know. And if you are in Spokane Valley, Washington, and you need a laundromat or your business needs laundry services, please check us out because I have an incredible team and I would love any new business. Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest.
We're going to get the stove. We're going to get the stove sharded here in a minute. I don't know this young lady. I don't know of her. I clicked twice to see that she sells a course on how to buy a laundromat. It's all I know. Her friends, family, maybe even she is watching this live right now. If she is, jump into the comments. I would love to talk with you. Here's what I know. I'm going to play this for you, and we're going to discuss it. I don't take any umbrage with her other than the fact that she's teaching people for money how to buy a laundromat. Here's her guide. Beginner's Guide to Buying a Laundromat. Awesome. Everything you need to know from LLC to opening day. Apparently not what you need to know checking and evaluating the other stores, knowing that there is a cyclical rate of laundry that's done, all the things that we know. She didn't, but she's going to teach you how to buy a laundromat. Let's play this again and then start the show for real. Get in here and ask. What I want to hear from you guys and you louts out there, have you given any money to a fake guru? Have you done it? Have you given money, a dime or a dollar? Tell me in the comments. Or came close to it.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place. I have almost 30 washing machines here and not a single one of them are being used. Happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around this time that laundry kind of has seasons and summertime is typically slower. The number one reason my laundromat is struggling right now is because a brand new laundromat opened right down the road. It is brand spanking new. They have brand new shiny machines, a nice beautiful big building, and I have a laundromat that's been here for over 40 years and needs a lot of updating and upgrades. This is just one of the risks of buying an older laundromat, I guess. I just really wasn't expecting to lose so many customers to a brand new laundromat. I am optimistic though. I think there's a lot of space in the industry for everyone. And I genuinely do just love my cute little laundromat, even though it's older and needs some work. It's so cozy and beautiful and wonderful in mine. If anybody has any ideas on how I can set myself apart from the competition, please let me know. And if you are in Spokane Valley, Washington, and you need a laundromat or your business needs laundry services, please check us out because I have an incredible team and I would love any new business.
Oh boy. This is hard, man. It's hard. Let's get the show started for real. No, that's the old music. Forget that. You know what I mean when I say that. I mean, fuck that shit. Yeah. You guys know who that is? Have you figured it out? I'm having all kinds of problems with my board. Um, here's the thing. I need your help. I made a bunch of I closed 3 leases yesterday, finished, done. Also got an okay for 3% yearly increases, which is going to save my client in Texas $22,000 over the life of his lease. This is what we do. But in the background, my impetus for doing this forever, for helping you guys, was my utter hatred. It's a strong word. I tell my kids that, my hatred for this industry. I don't want you guys to stop commenting. Have you given any money to any fake guru? Have you given money away to someone to buy a course, a pamphlet? This just really irked me today. I want to be crystal clear. I have no opinion of this young lady. She's cute as a button. I don't know what else she does. There's some telling things here, like we bought a laundromat. Maybe she's married. I don't know. Maybe there are investors. I don't know. But if I can figure out with 2 clicks that this individual is selling you a course, that makes no sense to me. Does it make sense to you? Part of the problem, and I'm not picking on her at all. I invite her to be on the channel. If friends and family see this and want to, even later, don't know her, don't have her number, don't have any opinion, good or bad, other than the fact that folks are saying, hey, buy this course. All right? We're going to do this together. You and I are going to do this together. Let's play it again. You tell me how the audio sounds. I'm kind of playing it in a back-assward way through my computer, so allow this. And I'm going to pause this and talk about what I'm hearing and seeing. Not enough plants. Keep it going, guys. I know there's an echo. I can't really do anything about it. Well, the echo should be gone now. Let me know how the sound is within reason. And again, if her business of B is her name, she's all about business. Let's play it back and go through it together. This is on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure she has YouTube. I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I'm watching this on Facebook, and let's go through the comments in Facebook. Let's play it. I'll play it once, and then I'll pause it and talk.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place. I have almost 30 washing machines here, and not a single one of them are being used.
All right, what are you hearing, guys? My clients, my students, even if you've just seen my silly course, you know things, right? How's the audio sound? In the first two seconds.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place. I have almost 30
washers. That's on the smallest of small sides that you should ever even consider operating, not buying.
Washing machines here.
I missed a line.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place.
First line, run-on sentence, since I bought the place. How much did she spend? I don't know. Is it too much? Absolutely. How do we know that? Keep listening.
I have almost 30 washing machines here, and not a single one of them are being used. Happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around
It happened for a few reasons. She learned around this time last year. Okay, so she's had the store for about a year, I'm assuming. Have you seen my course? I know she hasn't. Laundromats are cyclical businesses. Several reasons. Do you want to know what they are? Lower class people sending their children to public school use laundromats. In the summertime, we wear less clothes. This is number one. You wear shorts, not pants. You wear t-shirts, not long sleeves. Forget about the outer garments. We don't need to wash them as much. There goes half your laundry necessity out the window. The other half, children. Going to school in a poor, impoverished neighborhood, kids wear what? Uniforms. Do you know why? It's not high roller, high class uniforms. It's uniforms because, frankly, those kids can't afford, those families can't afford to wash those clothes necessarily every day. I'm not saying the kids are stinky. I'm saying they can get away with a couple days in a row. If you go to school wearing this, we had a kid whose nickname was Rusty Pants. I'll tell you the truth. He wore the same polyester pants every day. He knows who he is. Hopefully he's not watching. You can't wear the same clothes every day if you're wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Kids will be mercilessly making fun of you. Ming the Merciless. I went to school with him too. Uniforms. The kids are issued uniforms in impoverished neighborhoods because it's easier on the family's pocketbook. So imagine kids that are wearing their own clothing. In the wintertime, they need to have those clothes washed, or they're the stinky kid. Less clothing in the summer, which she just found out. Let's rewind a little bit.
Happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around this time that laundry kind of has seasons and summertime is typically slower. The number one reason my laundromat is struggling right now is because a brand new laundromat opened right down the road.
The reason her laundromat is struggling is not her fault. It's an outside factor, of course.
Fake guru.
Of course it is. Let's keep listening. How do we know that's not true? We're just looking at a, frankly, beautiful woman holding a phone out, walking in circles in an empty laundromat. Now, I haven't seen other videos of hers that I'm aware of. We could probably go back and look and see how she's in there on a Sunday afternoon saying how much money she's making. I don't know.
It is brand spanking new. They have brand
Blame the competition, right?
new shiny machines, a nice, beautiful, big building. And I have a laundromat that's been here for over 40 years.
40 years. Now, as she pauses, I can see that her walls are green. What isn't green is putty. I can see she's got tons of top loaders. No one told her this. But look, one click away. The Beginner's Guide to Buying a Laundromat. That's her. I bought my laundromat without a business background, without industry connections, and without a ton of cash. I used seller financing and figured most of it out as I went. This guide is everything I wish I'd had before I started, on and on and on and on. Okay, it's only $25. No problem. You should buy it. Let me know what it says. Here she is on Facebook.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had. Seasons and summertime is typically slower. The number one reason my laundromat is struggling right now is because a brand new laundromat opened right down the road.
Not your fault.
Brand spanking new. They have brand new shiny machines, a nice, beautiful, big building.
I don't know her. I don't blame her. I don't have any ill feelings towards her. Since I don't know her, it sounds like her voice is cracking, like she's almost crying. That might be her regular thing, but very nervous.
And I have a laundromat that's been here for over 40 years and needs a lot of updating and upgrades. This is just one of the risks of buying an older laundromat, I guess. I just really wasn't expecting to.
This is just one of the risks of buying an older laundromat, I guess. Here, I want to learn from her. Beginner's Guide to Buying a Laundromat. Interesting. Again, if you're friends of hers, if you know her, if you gave her some money, hit her up. Tell her we're talking not about her, but about this entire industry and how it's sucking people like this into it.
Lose so many customers to a brand new laundromat. I am optimistic though. I think there's a lot of
Customers don't care about you. Customers don't care about your team. Every time you say the word industry, I know that you are fake guru. Industry. Think McDonald's gives a shit. McDonald's wants everyone who eats to go into their restaurants. Who is that? Everyone. They don't focus on fast food industry.
So many customers to a brand new laundromat. I am optimistic though. I think there's a lot of space in the industry for everyone. And I genuinely do just love my cute.
If you're watching this, go into the comments. Look, I want to hear it. I want to hear it now. Hit me up. Have you given money to one of these people? Have you come close to doing so? Do you watch them on your feed? Because if you're interested in my truth, you're probably listening to their lies.
Little laundromat, even though it's older and needs some work, it's so cozy and beautiful.
Okay, now she's realized, well, wait a minute. I'm a guru. On one hand, I want to ask the internet because I don't necessarily care if I show this or not, but I don't. This is all public information, by the way, kids.
I'm going to show you guys the biggest mistake I made as a new business owner that led to my biggest failure. The mistake was thinking I could do. I'm going to show you guys the biggest mistake I made as a new business owner.
Sorry, I have to pause this. Okay, here it is. I'm not going to do a deep dive on this gal, all right? But here's the video that we just showed. She has 120,000 views on that from, God, that was like last week, all right? Let's just look at the most recent one together and see what it says. Let's just look at it. Let's see what kind of influencer we're dealing with here, who sells a course on how to buy a laundromat. Okay, I like what I see so far.
Show you guys the biggest mistake I made as a new business owner that led to my biggest failure. The mistake was thinking I could do too much too soon. Shortly after I bought the laundromat, I saw the potential in selling soap. So I started researching how to create my own line of laundry soap. I learned a lot about the white labeling process, and I tried a bunch of different samples before I finally landed on the soap that I wanted to try and sell. I also learned how to manufacture and have something shipped from overseas, and that's exactly what I did for the containers for my laundry soap. The whole process took around 4 months and cost me right around $3,500. I was so excited when it all started coming together and I got my shipments delivered, but unfortunately this whole idea became an epic failure. This is my kids' fort room where the majority of this product is currently living. I have 500 of these bottles of laundry soap that I just have no idea what to do with now. Even though this was an epic failure, I'm really proud of myself.
All right, I'm stopping that there. Look, social media is something that changes on the daily. Now, if we are supposed to be experts in even one topic, then shouldn't we be experts in that topic? Shouldn't we really be experts? I mean, I could sit here with you guys forever and play around. We're preaching to the choir. But the rest of the universe is saying, go out and do whatever you have to do to buy these businesses. None of this has anything to do with her. It has to do with this. Let's get to your live stream comments.
Since I bought the place. I have almost 30 washing machines here and not a single one of them are being used. Happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around this time that laundry kind of has seasons, and summertime.
Did you guys know that? If you've seen my course, you knew that. Is this just a ploy? No, she's telling us that she just found out a year ago that it's a cyclical industry. So she's had a great winter. And now we're the reasons that I mentioned. Now we're back to the summer. And by the way, a heat wave. So people are wearing less. They need less washing. By the way, those kids we talked about in those impoverished neighborhoods where I grew up in Brooklyn, they opened up the water plugs. What are we wearing during the summer as people without a lot of money? The kids mostly are wearing bathing suits. And those of you who are dads know that bathing suits don't need to be washed. You just wear them in the pool. All that chlorine's washing them up.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place. I have almost 30 washing machines here and not a single one of them are being used. Happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around this time that laundry kind of has seasons and summertime is typically slower. The number one reason my laundromat is...
She learned last year. But she's going to sell you the beginner's guide to buying a laundromat. Hey, I've got a course. 10 modules covering everything. The full buying process. Awesome.
Just struggling right now is because a brand new laundromat opened right down the road. It is brand spanking new. They have brand new shiny machines, a nice, beautiful, big building. And I have a laundromat that's been here for over 40 years and needs a lot of updating and upgrades. This is just one of the risks of buying an older laundromat.
Then why did you buy it? Because you didn't know what you were doing. Because no one sells a successful cash business. You say on your Facebook. On your Facebook. Laundromat owner. This is her entire thing. 43,000 followers. Well, I don't blame him. Laundromat owner bought. I know the audio's bad. Sorry. Laundromat owner bought mine with zero business experience, teaching you to do the same. Guide below. And then we can give her money. We can buy her guide.
Laundromat, I guess. I just really wasn't expecting to lose so many customers to a brand new laundromat. I am optimistic though. I think there's a lot of space in the industry for everyone. And I genuinely do just love my cute little laundromat, even though it's older and needs some work.
She generally does love her cute little laundromat. Have a good look at this woman's face, because this is the type in 40 years that will be sitting there with knurled fingers and a permanent frown on her face, sitting in the back of the laundromat, darning people's socks. Darn you! That's not what business is about. I wish someone knew who she was and could reach out and she could get on here. This is not about her. I don't know her. I'm not trying to chastise her. But how dare anyone go out and sell a course when they haven't even had more than a year or two's experience in that thing? To watch the cycles come and go? Yeah, her voice is quivering. Does anybody have any experience with her? I don't know.
It's so cozy and beautiful and wonderful in mine. If anybody has any ideas on how I can set myself apart from the competition, please let me know. And if you are in Spokane Valley, Washington, and you need a laundromat or your business needs a laundry service. Okay, so we've gone from guruing and talking about how very, very good that we are at laundromats and how to buy them in her course. We've gone from that to, gee, guys, I feel like we are all partners in this. Can you please tell me how to make more money? Well, can't go back in time and not buy it, right? I'm going to try to find, while you forgive me and ask more questions, I'm going to try to find the comments on Facebook, because I had those comments pulled up. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Wow. I find the comments
more intriguing and more indicative of how ignorant people are than what she's putting out there, right? She's in the laundromat, kids. When you're watching a short video of this essentially beautiful woman with great teeth, and I'm not going to go over all her features, she's pretty. She looks like she's fit, she's in shape. She covers 80% of the screen. The rest is just background. So whatever she says must be real, must be true. First comment is the author. Wow, thank you all so much. Well, what did they do? Did they give her advice? Here we go. Jason says, include a bar with coffee and or beer. Have you seen my course? My silly course goes into this kind of stupidity. She doesn't have a liquor license. She doesn't want a liquor. You want drunks in your laundromat? No, you want drunks out of your laundromat. This guy means well, but he doesn't frequent laundromats. You understand? The people in the middle class who have these ideas, they make the mistake and go out and up and they buy one of these places and then they put a coffee stand in there. No one wants to be in a laundromat, guys. Don't try to pretty it up. Make sure that it is clean and bright and has new equipment and it is comfortable. But you don't want leather couches. You want stainless steel benches. Think industrial, easy. Do you know how to make your laundromat look good? Don't let your wife get in, start picking colors and putting ferns in there. Include a bar with coffee, and I only need to look at the first comment, and she's thanking people for this. Maybe some adult coloring books or busy work magazines. Have a schedule for different movies that people can watch while they do laundry. Makes laundry fun. Thanks, Jacob. What a guy. The internet is so vast. How many billions of people are there on the planet? Most of them would rather follow her, listen to her, not me. I don't blame them. You're doing great. Now start having dance parties. I can't make this stuff up. / wash and wear parties. Happy hour parties where there is music and the machines are half price. Make this a funky destination. You ever go into one of these bowling alleys and you see the midnight bowling where the bowling pins are spray painted and they glow in the dark? You know what that is? It's a failed bowling alley. They lost the league license. They're not selling enough beer. It's a different business model. The reason that these comments are so high on here is because they get the most reads, likes, and thumbs. Going to a less busy laundromat, 2 words, is the one I would use, except Jason, you're a middle class dipshit. And you wouldn't use a laundromat at all, so you don't know. Plus, it stinks in there. She's not going to be in there. She talks about her team. She's paying people to run this place. Since you're making content, make videos on your cleaning process and why the older machines are better than the new ones. They're not. They're not. She has to fix them. They may not be as pretty, but they wash great. Where'd you hear it? The only appliance that gets worse over time are refrigerators because of the nature of all of the government restrictions. Here we go. Open a bar in the back. I used to go to a laundromat called Bar of Soap. It was amazing because you could sit there and have drinks with sporting events and do your laundry.
And they also had light appetizers and a pool table. And a man used to come massage me. Or maybe, wait, that might have been the Four Seasons.
Okay, I made that last line up. Where was that? We usually just drink in the car. See, there's a laundromat consumer. You're from Dallas, right? Okay, we're going down. I've had enough. If you're just joining us, I do not know this young lady. I do feel for her. I don't think in an instant she knows who I am. Why? Because if she did, and she didn't pick up a silly course and not buy this place, then I would consider her foolish. Not ignorant, not stupid, but foolish. Ignorant and stupid are two different things. Being a fool means you do know about Danny, but you go, I'm going to go use seller financing and buy a laundromat. I feel for her. And then she went out and had a beginner's course to buying a laundromat. Go buy a laundromat. Tell you what right now, if you think this is adversarial toward her, you're wrong. It's not. It is simply not. And this is also an offer to her, business of B, whatever your name really is. I offer you an open slot on my show, live, anytime, right now, if you wish. Anytime. Any time of the day, any time of the week, you just let me know. We will do it. I'd love to hear your story. I am not here to chastise anyone. In fact, I've never done anything like this. But this pops up on my feed, and I've had enough. Maybe I'll start to do more of this. The influencers that call themselves thought leaders. Yeah. This one particular guy calls himself a thought leader. Has been banned from the Laundry Association shows. I haven't even been banned. Laundry, gym, and beer. When's the course coming out in Spanish? Come on, dude. Subtitles. You can subtitle everything these days by clicking a button. Let's play it one more time for the cheap seats. Guys, this is you. It's all you. I need you to jump in here into the comments, ask some questions, and let me know what's what. We've got 28 viewers. Why? There aren't going to be any landlord calls today unless I get an incoming return call, which happens all day, every day. This is about you guys asking your questions. What are we doing here? Well, this popped up on my Facebook feed. Does she have a YouTube channel? I don't know. And this is what we're seeing.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place. I have almost 30 washing machines here and not a single one of them are being used. Happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around this time that laundry kind of has seasons and summertime is typically slower.
Oh, you just learned that last season? Well, you should probably sell a buyer's guide to buying a laundromat. The beginner's guide to buying a laundromat. Everything you need to know from LLC to opening day, but not about seasons or about operations or about how the business actually works. None of that's important.
The number one reason my laundromat is struggling right now is because a brand new laundromat.
That's not why your laundromat's struggling. It's struggling because you've got a payment. Because you yourself said that you used seller financing. How much did you pay for this failed business? Look in the background. Does anybody know what that is? Anybody? Do you know what that is?
Opened right down the road. It is brand spanking new. They have brand new shiny machines, a nice, beautiful, big building, and I have a lawn.
Blame the competition. That's why you're failing.
Laundromat that's been here for over 40 years and needs
Yeah, it smells 40 years old.
a lot of updating and upgrades. This is just one of the risks of buying an older laundromat, I guess. I just really wasn't expecting to lose so many customers to a brand new laundromat. I am optimistic though. I think
She wasn't expecting to lose so many customers to a brand new laundromat. How many customers did she think she would lose? So she knew about the laundromat. Is she able to sell this business the way that she bought it? Does she even have her name on the lease? I don't know any of these facts, but I know one fact. I know that she herself sells a course, The Beginner's Guide on Buying a Laundromat. That I take umbrage with. That upsets me. Not because there's some form of competition, it's a joke. As obviously being shown here. I'm not going to do a deep dive. I'm not going to look back at her previous videos. I'm sure there's tons of them. She's cute as a button. She's probably got all the people wrapped around her finger. God knows how many of these courses she sold on how to buy a laundromat. Now, think this is going to go away? One thing you don't do on the internet ever is delete content or a comment. Unless you want to say, I was wrong. I never should have got that tattoo on my lower back. I'm off of this. Did any of you give any money, fake guru, to one of these people? Did you? Did you? If so, let me know. That's only a couple dollars. Sending out a pamphlet to people. It's not what I talk about. What do I care? Why would it matter to me? Try not to be an idiot. Doesn't matter. You guys are all over the place. Hey, Danny, Eric from Dallas. All right, there's 26 of you on here. I want to see 26 more comments in the next 11 seconds. You're going to say your first name and where you are from, where you do be living. Go. Thank you for starting us off, Eric in Dallas. Wade up in Canada says, hey, Danny, I saw this video too. I was going to send it to you if only she had someone to teach her how to run a successful laundromat. Things might have been different. Do you know of anyone? Oh, that might be sarcasm. I also asked everyone here, have you spent a penny, a dime, or a dollar on any of these fake guru individuals? She's got to be the most innocuous of them, by the way. No, says Nero. I even waited years before entering the silly course, getting my course. Low key regret not doing it sooner. You must be a young man. I know what the low key thing means. Hey, her top washers for the win. No, Wade. Also, wouldn't it be funny if one of your students was the competitor that put the new machines in? Yeah. Sad, ironic, and funny. Social, but funny. Echo. Oh, thanks. I fixed that. Didn't I fix it? Yeah, fixed it. Anybody knows her, reach out. Still a few minutes here to put her on the show. Not that it matters. Let's go, says Wisdom Seeker. Audio sounds good now. Thank you. She bought the business, correct. Rusty Pants. Yes, he shall remain nameless. I didn't give any money to any of these gurus, but I did watch most of those guys, and I even did a Zoom with one of them. Ricardo, are we consulting, Ricardo? Do you have my phone number? If you do, Ricardo, if you have my number, send me a text right now, because I want to hear about that Zoom call with the fake guru. Do not buy someone's else's problem. Never purchase a laundromat. Thank you, Cluo. She's proud of her failure? Really? No, I think she's genuinely in this odd... I don't know that she ever sold a single course. I know that she tries, but if I didn't sell any courses, I'd probably give up and say, hey, can you guys help me and tell me how to make my laundromat better? You see, all of this is cyclical as well. I've been in this business for a minute, enough to have built an entire empire the way that I do it, teaching you how to do it, having sold out, and now I have my fingers in the pie of more laundromats than anyone on planet Earth. Even though 80% of the screen is covered by her face, I can see what's going on behind her. If you're just joining us, make sure you go back and watch this whole thing. My laundromat has failed.
Laundromat is not doing well.
There's your teaser. Unbelievable. Don't forget, this is a fantastic business, as long as you don't go into it saying, oh, this all looks great. This young lady's probably never spent more than 5 minutes in a laundromat in her life, and yet she's going to own one? And go you one better. Why not teach you how to buy it? Beginner's Guide to Buying a Laundromat. All right, I'm done harping on it. I really am done harping on it. The funny thing is, if this were me, I'd have flop sweats going. If I were her, I'd be doing anything I could to try to scramble to get onto Danny's show to say, hey, let me break this down for you. Here's what happened. Here's why I wanted to sell a course, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And now, look, I'm in over my head. I didn't know what I was doing. Ricardo, I need to know. Never purchase a laundromat. Yes. Wade says his free laundromat is consistent every month, does the same almost all throughout the year. Maybe I'm lucky. Well, you're in a temperate climate, buddy. Which day of the week is it? I expect no one to be there on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Wrong. Shorts. Her voice is definitely quivering. It is. Quavering is not a word that I'm aware of in the English language anyway. I know a few ways you can improve her laundromat. At least a dozen, in fact. True. Going on Facebook and asking people to give you ideas, probably not the best way to do any such thing. In another Facebook video, she was at the side of the road waving at traffic. Okay, I'll have to look. Wait, no suds and duds, Danny? Don't they mix? Pun intended. We talk about that. I'm so lucky to have found Danny. I'll never buy a laundromat because of him. I'm right here. I'm so close to potentially having my first free laundromat. What the hell? Am I helping with that? What's going on? I need to know. Here's another innovation from her. Any musicians want to try strip down acoustic set while people fold their laundry, could be a great opportunity for promoting. Send me a DM. Oh, that's something she wrote? Wow, that's as desperate as selling hot dogs and coffee. Maybe more houseplants, says Zach. Very good, something we understand. Mark says 8. I don't know what he's referring to. I'll be honest, Danny, says Wade. I was going to post on her comments to reach out to you. get the proper information, and maybe she could turn it around. Also, as you always say, get more locations the right way. I appreciate that, Wade, and she should. I could have taken that tact, but I doubt she's going to care to reach out to me. She's probably got another job. She's a young woman. She's probably doing something for money. Don't take that the wrong way. Maybe wood benches for seatings, says Zach. Yeah, that's great. Austin had a gym. In Austin, we had a gym. No coin separate in the room and beer. That's great. Laundry, gym, beer. When is the course coming out in Spanish? We talked about that. It already is. Working out while you wait for laundry? Ew. No, you take all your clothes off, throw them in the laundry, and then you work out nude. There's a fun thing to see. There's a Seinfeld episode. It's bad naked. It's bad. Hot. Kill shot. No beer, no gym in the laundry. Swamp cooler, swamp cooler, swamp cooler. My high school was also the Wolverines. Well, you don't get it, dude. Not my high school. You don't get it. It's an inside joke. I wrote a beginner's guide to driving a car for a living when I was 12. Now that's my real laugh. That's funny. Okay, Cluo gave money to Hannah Ingram. Ooh, not good. That's a story, I believe. In the comments, how did that turn out? How much did you spend, and would you do it again? Utah, Stephen, Jersey, Stefan from Boston. Hey, Stefan. From the 305 area code. Mark in Vegas. I know a laundromat in a small center where the parking is horrible. No parking is the worst. Depends on if you can walk there. I recall a laundromat I lived near at 12 years old, and Google mapped it. It had 4 parking spaces. 12 years ago. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on the 12-year-old. Don't say that. She didn't realize it's going to fail yet. Yeah, well, let's go call her landlord, right? She's trying to make money from her course to pay for her seller financing. Ooh, Zach says the laundromat I'm talking about has almost 0 parking open because the little shopping center is almost always full. Well, that's what's funny about laundromats. The people that use the laundry usually don't care. If there's a dentist's office next door, you might have somebody in a $50,000 BMW that's trying to park in front, or they're smart enough to park in back. Laundromat people usually are driving, jalopies. So they're all playing bumper cars in the front row. And they'd also be willing to park a little further back. It's just part of doing business. My goal for this live session is ambiguous, okay? I'm pretty sure I know who the Hannah person is. And that's a different fake guru. Let me see if I'm right. Is the caller there?
Hello, what's up, Danny?
You're up. That's what's up. That's you in the comments, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
All right. So you're on the YouTubeinator, and now's your chance to, how much money did you give to her?
I ended up giving her over 7K, man.
Turn your computer off because I'm hearing your voice.
Okay.
$7,000 to Hannah Ingram.
Yeah, over 7K, man.
Now,
it was all BS.
Well, people are listening, and as long as you don't call names or make any lies up, you're not in any trouble for saying the truth. But let me ask you some pointed questions. And guys in the comments, this gentleman who jumped up in the comments, he's got my cellular phone number. And I have his because he paid me a few dollars to consult. And I don't mention prices because prices change. So I don't want to, and I leave my videos up. It's like an argument, right? If I have a bad argument online, I'm going to go delete it next day. That's called losing that argument. So you gave Hannah Ingram $7,000. Just let's ask questions, guys. What do you want to know? Do you have her phone number?
No, it was through a some type of website. It wasn't even through a phone number. It was through some what was the platform? Through Boxer. She had a group chat through Boxer. That was the only way to get in contact with her.
Okay.
Pitiful.
And so you were trying to learn what from her?
Trying to learn how to actually buy a laundromat, trying to acquire a laundromat. What she was telling us is the best way is through seller's financing. And later on, I found out that that wasn't true. That was farther from the truth when I discovered, your program.
Well, were you watching? And I'm not trying to sell myself. Were you watching this, this whole video? Were you watching this woman that I just showed on here, Business of B?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I saw some of it. I didn't see all of it.
So she says that she bought her laundromat
laundromat
through seller financing, and that now she's losing it.
Wow. Wow. Not
So
surprised.
there we have it. It's not a reality.
Yes.
Okay. Ricardo is on here, and he says that he did a Zoom call with the same person. Now, guys, I want to be crystal clear, because a lot of times people are just joining us. We're looking at a young lady here, calls herself Business of B, talking about how her laundromat is completely failing due to outside influence. Now, this is not Hannah Ingram. Hannah Ingram is another person. Let me ask you, on the point of Hannah Ingram, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to pull up her image. I'm not going to do that. Hannah has an open invitation to speak to me. She could dial the 800 number at any point. I will put her on the show. She won't do that. Fake guru, right? She won't do that. I've asked her before. Ricardo, since you're in the comments, Ricardo, if we have consulted, well, let me just ask, Ricardo, have we consulted? Do you have my phone number? I want to know that because I want to put you on the air. I've had enough, okay? Kelvin, you wanted to learn how to get into the laundry business, and what was her hook? What did she make you think you could do?
Oh, she made me think that I could buy several locations with creative financing, and I could just go out and scout and send a letter to each of these owners, and they will reply, and it would be so easy to do and things of that nature.
I'm hearing you, and I can't speak on how easy anything would be. That sounds kind of complex to me. But
yeah,
let's talk about this. What did you send the letters? Let's just say that. Did you send the letter?
Yes, I did.
How many letters did you send?
I lost count.
10, 20, 100 or more?
About maybe a little over 20 letters.
Okay. So you sent out 20 letters. Were they verbatim what she told you to write?
Yes.
Did it ever make you wonder if anybody else was sending the exact same letter to the exact same laundromats? Now it does.
Danny. Yeah, now it does. Yeah, everything. Yeah. But at the time, it didn't. I was new to the laundromat space, so I thought I was doing something.
And no offense to you, $7,000. She's going to see this. Okay. I don't assume there were any guarantees. I don't assume that she said she was going to do this or that or the other. But what astounds me is that you couldn't communicate with her, right? Because when someone sets out fake guru, and that's in their immediate future, they themselves say, well, how am I going to get these these fools to give me their money, but then I won't be involved in their lives. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to talk to them. I don't have the knowledge, right?
Yeah.
Have you found out how many laundromats she owns?
Come to find out, she fakes like she owned laundromats. She's faking like, you know, in these advertisement videos, wearing all these designer clothes, standing by high-end luxury vehicles, and they're all rented. It's nothing real about her. It's all fake. It's all it's a scam, basically. She's scamming people.
She doesn't own a laundromat. That's my
No.
understanding. Never did. Never has.
No, never has. Never has.
How do you let the word laundromat
BS.
cross your what's her name? Hannah. Jump in the comments. Jump in the comments when you see this later. You've got a YouTube channel.
I wish.
Jump in the
I wish she
comments.
would. Give her a piece of my mind.
Well, give her a piece of your mind now. You spent $7,000 on what? So you could join
On
a Zoom session with a bunch of people?
Yeah. On
Well, I
nothing.
want to be on her side. I want to advocate for her. Did she promise you anything that you did not get?
Yes. Yes,
What?
she did.
What?
She promised me that I would get a laundromat and that I would find a laundromat within 4 to 6 months. The creative financing method and writing letters, which no one responded to. Oh, and also she promoted getting car washes as well too in the same course. Oh, you could either get a laundromat or a car wash with using creative financing. So she was doing both. So, you could do either one with
Well,
this creative financing
one
method.
has nothing to do with the other, by the way.
Yeah.
The word
Exactly.
wash is involved in both. I have never frequented a laundromat as a consumer in my entire life. Okay. I have frequented car washes. I don't do that now. They come to my house. But I'm not even a consumer for a for a laundromat, but yet I know how to own them. Then we've got what? Dry cleaners. I'm a consumer for dry cleaners since just after high school when I got a job at a bank. When I was in the Navy, we used to dry clean our stuff. So I'm a consumer. Does a dry cleaner have anything to do with a laundromat? No, it says clean. Laundromats say clean. So the game is, and this is you saying this, I don't know what her claims are. It's not me. Did you ever ask for your money back?
Yes, I did. And then when I confronted her about how fake this course is and all of these fake people you have bringing in who so-called experts in the group, in the boxer group, she ended up blocking me from everything.
Oh. You said
After I
confronted
exposed
her,
her.
but what you mean is really you were in the group chat and you
Yeah.
you just basically, you can't do that. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You
And she blocked
can't.
me from all platforms. That was, the emails. I can't email her and
Now,
I can't email her anymore.
now
I
wait a
can't reach
minute.
out to her on Boxer or anything.
You spent the money to do those things.
Right.
Was there a time limit?
No.
Wow.
No. I was blocked from all platforms from her.
Well, I'm going to say
Absolutely
this
pitiful.
because she's probably watching this. This gentleman has a rare first name. His name's Kelvin with a K. I don't know if your story is indicative of what she is doing to everyone, but I have heard many times that she does not own a single laundromat. I never see her in them, like this other young lady. I never see her like many of these fake guru. I never see her showing you the processes, the day-to-day operations. But dude, there are bad people, right? There are people right now on the streets being arrested for murder, rape.
Right.
I'm not equating fake gurus to any of that, but these people are broken. They tell themselves at the inception of their enterprise, I want to make this much money, and this is how I will do it. Okay. I'm not talking about her or anyone specifically. I'm talking in general. That's called a scheme or a
Right.
scam.
Right.
You and I work together. I do work for you, with you. I ask you to do the preponderance of the work, to find the information, to find me the landlord's numbers. We all know that I'm a stickler, and if you don't find the right numbers, I'm going to give you some shit about it, right? We know that.
Right.
No one else has the input. Let me ask you, why have you not just held your phone up and made a 20-minute YouTube video about all this? Why? Tell me the truth.
I don't know, man. It's just life. Other things came up. But you're right. I do need to make a YouTube about it. That's definitely food for thought. But other things came up.
$7,000?
Yeah, it's over 7K.
Okay. She's
Over 7K.
watching this, maybe not now live, but I guarantee that she's watching this. Don't make threats. Don't call names. What would you like her to do?
I would like her to refund me back all of my hard-earned money, and
Okay.
then we could just part ways.
Okay.
Like that's what I want.
Good for you.
And for her to stop doing this to people, taking advantage of people who don't know, it's wrong what you're doing. You need to stop doing it and figure out another way to do stuff. Be a good person. Be a loyal and honest person with people when they join your course on what you're really offering. Because you're not offering experience like Danny is. You're not offering, years of doing this. You don't even have a location. So just stop lying to people and figure out something else and stop taking advantage of people.
Kelvin, I want to applaud you because I think it's pretty obvious. You and I are the only people on here right now that know that we didn't know we were going to be on the phone talking about this subject. You and I are the only ones that know that. I know that my friends, clients, and family all know that, right? But you and I are the only ones that know for sure. So I just want to say this. If anybody wants to step to me and say this was all planned, no, because now we're talking about somebody totally different. A different young lady that's in this video. I'm not going to go show her image or look at her face. I could, because anything that you put online is public. You've now become the mayor. I'm not saying you're up for assassination, but I'm saying everything else, all the ridicule that comes with mayoral duties. If you want to take people's money, you should be accountable, period. I'm talking about all of them, from those that sit at the Coin Laundry Association panels and spew lies, or worse yet, pretend they know more than they do, because they are dragging people into this business and other businesses. Andrew Tate driving around, he's not going to care what I say, driving around in a Bugatti. You know how he made that money?
Oh yeah, I think and he just went back to prison.
$50 a piece from teenage boys selling a course. That's where the preponderance of the money came from. People don't know that. I'm heavy into figuring out fake guru and what they do.
Incredible. Wow.
If you want to go to the top of the food chain and be a complete moron, look out. It's coming back. I love Scarface. You like that movie, right?
Oh yeah. So
that movie,
a classic.
A classic. I was actually watching that maybe not in the theaters, but you're watching that movie, and things are going great. He's married his sweetheart. He's got the JoJo boots and the new suits. The money, counting the money, just like laundromats, right?
The mansions.
Take it to the limit. Yeah. The music. He's got a tiger in his yard.
Yeah, a tiger in his yard.
He got a tiger. Now, right then, when you're watching that movie, you're thinking, what? This is about to go bad.
Yeah.
This ain't going to go right.
Right.
I applaud you, Kelvin, because you said two things. Give me my, that's you're being a little selfish. Give me my money back. And then you said, don't do this to anybody else.
Yeah. Please, people, just learn from my mistakes.
Well,
just learn from I have to learn the hard way, unfortunately.
When someone has the ability, look, I'm looking at a live YouTube right now, right? Somebody could jump on here and call me full of it or say whatever they want. I can't stop that because I don't have anyone in the background. Type something silly, guys. I don't mean making fun of me, but like goony goo goo. I can't stop that. What do they call those people? Moderators. I don't have moderators. I know people with big accounts. They're scared to death to go live. They won't do it.
Yeah.
And I see. I can't pick on Andrew Tate or anybody else for what they do because it's not my industry. I hate people that say industry.
Right.
It's not my jam. But when you want to start talking about laundromats and you've never owned one, okay. You might be really, really good at finance speak. Did you know you can't get an SBA loan? Well, in a perfect world, I could get a loan for anything because I already have recourse. I have cash in the bank. I could say I want to start a Braille dartboard company and the bank will go, yeah, sure. The guy's got $40 million. Let him do whatever he wants. For instance. But this is wrong. And what she wants and others want is to be able to block you when you become a nuisance.
Right, exactly.
And the worst thing she wants is this reality. Ricardo. He says he feels bad for you. So Ricardo, how much money did you give her? Ricardo's in the comments. And unlike you, Ricardo, call this toll-free number, Ricardo. I've got it connected to my phone currently, and you'll be able to talk to me and Kelvin. Uh-oh. Chase Fraud is sending me a thing, which is actually real, because they want to know why I'm traveling so much. Ricardo, you're killing me. Dude, look at the toll-free numero and call it. Come on, everybody. Let's hear it for Ricardo. Why don't you guys listen to me and make some comments? You suck. Ricardo. Ricardo, dial the toll-free number. It's on the screen. Call now.
Get on the tubinator.
Call the number, Ricardo. Yeah, guys, if you want to ask any questions about what happened and how to avoid any such thing, Kelvin went through it. A lot of money for a lot of people. Oh, hey, we got him. Ricardo.
Yeah.
Is that your actual name?
Yeah, that's my name.
Hey, hi. We have not consulted. You don't have my number?
We spoke like a month ago on your show. I told you I'm a mailman from Connecticut.
On the show, on here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't remember.
Yeah.
You expect me to remember? Hold on,
No.
let me put Kelvin on here.
Okay.
All right, so we already talked. And then since then, have you grabbed the course, Ricardo?
No.
Oh, well, now we can give you some shit. All right, so you gave you gave Hannah some money?
No. I actually did like a free Zoom that she does like every 2 or 3 months, where there's a group and there's a few guys that go to a Zoom and she tries to explain everything and she tries to sell you everything about seller finance, and it's more targeting like car wash. But I saw in the last couple of videos she's also talking now about laundries.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's anything. It's car wash and laundromat, as though it's the same thing. Okay, so
Exactly.
you didn't give her
Right.
$7,000, unlike our friend Kelvin.
No, because when it was almost done, the Zoom meeting, she starts saying like, I only have 5 spots, and whoever pays for these 5 spots, like you're gonna get the course. You're gonna get the course for a whole month. You're gonna be able to learn how to do everything. And I said, I'm not paying nothing. I didn't came here to pay. I just wanted to see what she got,
Yeah.
to see if she's legit.
What was that?
But in the end, they always ask for like, I don't know what was the amount.
Okay, you don't remember the amount because you don't have that pain of paying it. But 30 days of blah blah blah. So you saw the smoke. You saw that it was a sales gimmick.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she drives a Bugatti. I mean,
What?
There's so many red flags.
Wow. I didn't see the Bugatti.
Like
That's new.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
she goes to her car wash in the Bugatti, and she said, I bought this Bugatti after a year, of having this car wash. And I said, no. That's not possible.
that doesn't make sense. Now you realize my content. I have 150 acres. I got my eyes on more. I'm trying to buy up as much as I can up in Williams, up close to the Grand Canyon. 7,000 feet above sea level. I'm building stuff. All this stuff's on my channel. I don't go on Facebook and show every meal. It's kind of grotesque. And I owe this to the Laundromat empire. I'm just showing the realities of it. A lot of these fake gurus, they appear to be real because they go to these association events, and they're even more menacing because they have people listening to them and writing books about nothingness. And quietly in the background, there's folks that have 30, 40, 60, 80 laundromats that are making $9 and $10 million a year. They're not trying to be gurus. I'm trying to combat all of this to say, don't buy one, not the bullshit, buy one no matter what. It's truly grotesque. And I'd rather focus on making calls. I made several calls today, recorded them for later long-form videos. I will never be entertaining to the masses. It's not what I do. I'm here to get folks like you straightened out. Yeah, there's a lot of robbery. So this is my invitation to not only this beginner of B, whatever her name is, the one that we played. We'll do it again. You guys, I want the both of you to think of something good about Hannah that you can tell people. It might be hard. I want you to both see. I'm trying to be. So think about that while I play this one more time. Let's listen to this together.
Laundromat is not doing well. We just had our slowest month we've ever had since I bought the place. I have almost 30 washing machines here and not a single one of them are being used. Happened for a few reasons. I learned last year around this time that laundry kind of has seasons and summertime is typically slower. The number one reason my laundromat is starting.
You know what, guys? If you allow someone to talk, they end up with diarrhea of the mouth, and before you know it, they will tell you the truth. You might not want to hear the truth, but they will tell you the truth. This popped up on my feed, and this young lady sells a course, The Beginner's Guide to Buying a Laundromat, and she just came out on this platform and told the truth. It's not her fault, but you should still go buy a laundromat. Do either of you have anything good to say about Hannah, who is not this young lady? Hannah wishes she was her. Crickets. Can't think of anything?
I'm gonna leave my boy because he's the one who paid for it. So
not one word, not one good word at all.
Sorry to hear it. I'm going to say it again. I invite Hannah Ingram onto my channel, and I invite Business of B onto my channel. You could, wide open, live, no holds barred. Say what you want about me. I will be respectful and kind as I always am. Hey guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for taking the time. Calvin, we'll talk soon.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks a lot,
ciao.
Dan.
Hey, tell Ricardo to get the sinking course. What's wrong with this guy?
Hey, man, you got to get the course, man. It's a life changer.
Give him his money back. All right, we'll talk. No threats made. I don't claim to understand where these people are coming from, but I can understand where it's probably an empowering feeling when you go out and you do the seller financing and you buy a business. But then within a short year, you realize that it has collapsed. Go back and watch this live and comment for me. Do that favor for me. I think it was really good. And guys, remember, as always, try not to be an idiot. Later. What song is this? It should be obvious, guys. What song is this? You suck.